Morning guys, about 5:30. We are going on a little bit of an adventure today. I've only been part of the military vehicle community since June of last year, and got invited to go to an event today, so we're getting ready to head out. It's about, I don't know, 42 degrees outside. It's supposed to be really nice this weekend, so. And then after the event, we're not sure what we're going to do, but we're going to find something fun to do. So, here we go. Nothing like a cold start in the morning to wake up your neighbors. I hope they still like me. Well, looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. We got about 40 miles left to get to our first destination on this adventure. So stay tuned. We're going to keep going. Well, guys, it looks like we're coming up to our first destination for today. How's it going? Are you Peter? Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Fun. It's obviously not military correct, but
hey, it looks cool. Here, I want to give you this. You got
Okay.
free admission and free lunch.
okay,
And,
sweet.
So what if it's all right, can you leave it here like as long as you can?
Yeah, we'll probably, I don't know what time we'll leave, maybe between 2 and 4, I would guess.
Well, what I'm hoping, I told these guys too, what I'm hoping is that we see cars come screeching by here on their brakes, wondering what the hell this is.
You want to get more people in.
Yeah, I want to be. This is the big draw today.
Oh, today is today like opening day?
Yeah, this is only going one day.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so it starts right now and it goes until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay. Does this cover both of us?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your name?
Yeah.
Ken?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we made it up here. We are at the Olympic Flight Museum up here in Tumwater, and they're having opening day military vehicle meet, so we'll be here for the better part of the day, maybe till the early afternoon, and then we're gonna probably head up to Long Beach. I've always wanted to camp on Long Beach. I don't know if it's legal or not, but we're gonna head up there and give it a shot and see what happens. Looks like we've got a nice assortment of vehicles here already. Humvee and a bunch of different 5-tons. I remember driving these in the Marine Corps. It's been a really long time, but they've since upgraded to the 7-tons now, and I've never driven one of those. This one's a beast. This has got a longer bed on it. Holy moly. What is that, a 16-foot bed? This is awesome. Inside the museum here, it looks like we've got a couple of helicopters, got a plane. That looks like a Huey, I recognize that one. Got a biplane back here. And I don't recognize the other ones, but got a bunch of vendors in here. We're gonna walk around and look at some of the stuff. Here we are inside of a, I don't even know what this is called, a bubble helicopter. You got all the controls.
Look at this.
Surprisingly, I know what these controls do. I don't know how I know that, but I just do. I know these are for the tail rudder. And I know this is for up and yaw and strafe. And I believe that's throttle up there, if I remember right. Altitude.
Carb heat.
This is altitude. I know that. So
Where do these cables go to?
they're probably not connected because this is just something for somebody to look at. Pretty neat. Yeah. I don't know if we can see the tail rotor movement when you do that, but push the pedals again.
Pushing them.
Yeah. Doesn't really do too much.
This is cool.
Let me get out and show you guys how small this thing is. It's like a Corsair.
It is.
Badass plane. .20mm Vulcan cannon. Some of this stuff I recognize, believe it or not. And of course an Army Huey. Actually go inside this. It's pretty neat. There's such a lot of room in these, which is very surprising. Check out all these controls. Such an awesome piece of equipment. This beautiful biplane. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen one of these in ages. We had one of these in the Marine Corps just to screw around on. I think it's called a mule, if I remember right. For hauling gear around. Will's gonna get in the pilot seat there for a picture. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's not in the way. Thanks. Do you guys recognize that truck? I think I recognize that truck. Who is that? Who is that? Oh, I bet you can't guess who that is. Is that Malachi? and Dave Anderson. We saved you a spot, Malachi. Abel's pretty excited. Look at Abel, he's pretty excited. Now we got 2 LMTVs here. Good drive, Dave?
When a brother calls, you come running.
Yeah, I like that. I felt all alone, and now Abel's happy, and Malachi's happy. They get to see each other again. Good stuff. I think you need to hit it a few more times.
I didn't even know you were filming.
I just started. If you guys want to know what's going on here, you'll have to visit Dave's channel. He's got the full lowdown on what's happening here. My video is going to be pretty long already, so he's going to have to show you the flip side of what's happening.
Now this is not Grapthar, but this is like a mini Grapthar.
Yeah, it's a mini sledge.
So, this is percussion maintenance taught to me by a very fine Marine. and I am using it to its fullest potential.
There you go. So anyways, I'll leave the link up here in the corner to Dave's channel. You have to run over there and check it out. I think you'll appreciate the video. Well guys, we had a lot of fun there. We're getting ready to head to Long Beach and see if we can spend the night on the beach. Don't know if it's legal or not, but we're gonna find out. Well, we're here, but we just saw a sign that says no overnight parking. So I'm not sure how serious that is, but
Maybe if we go way farther north.
we're gonna risk it. We're gonna go way down the beach here, and we'll make up we'll use the Breaking Bad excuse that I have cancer, and this is one of my dying wishes. If anybody says anything. Looks like we're on Tatooine. Sugar sand here. Right. We'll head down the beach here a ways, and we'll see what happens. I don't know. What do they write a ticket? Okay.
Well, maybe we'll find a range or talk to and find a location where we can camp.
Up in the grass there. Okay, good spot. Anyhow, we get to a spot here and hang out for a bit. Guys, we're here. We are actually on a section of the beach that's classified as a state park. It's Ocean, I think it's Ocean City State Park or something like that, but it shows up on the GPS as a state park. So it's not part of the, I don't know if you'd call it the highway or whatever the case may be. And I think we're on the other side of a campground. I think on the other side of these sand dunes is a campground. So we don't want to camp in the actual campground. We want to stay on the beach. And I can smell campfire, but I'm not too certain where it's at. I just know this is a walking trail out to the beach. We're kind of off to the side here in the grass. So hopefully nobody will bother us. We're in an area that when it gets dark you won't be able to see the truck or anything like that. So the what? 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 From where? Guys, we had some sort of a coolant leak, but what's odd is as far as we could tell, the red dot heater is not, it isn't leaking, I don't think. But the oil-filled heater still has all the fluid in it too, so I'm not terribly sure what's happening here. I did turn the Abels spotcher on. We're going to see if there's any fluid here, which would give us an indicator that something's wrong. Yow! Got my finger in there. It's a powerful fan. You would think if it was leaking, the whole bottom would, like I've had radiators burst before and the whole bottom feels slimy, or can't figure it out. It's just the oddest thing. I'm wondering if because of the elevation changes that this cracked somewhere and it leaked out the upper part of the fluid onto the floor and that was it. We're not certain. We'll come back and figure out what it is. Well, best we can tell is that this hose clamp might be a little too tight and it's not properly centered on the inlet, and so we had a little bit of fluid that leaked out of there when it was pretty warm. So I'm going to adjust the hose clamp and see if that fixes it. Sun's going down. Might have a couple hours of daylight left. Check out this area that we got into with Abel. Seagrass for miles. Still not too sure where that coolant came from. It has to be from that hose clamp that was not perfectly centered a little bit, and maybe the oil-filled heater banged against it when we hit a bump and it squirted some out. We're still not sure. Might have to put a different hose clamp on it, I don't know. But it's not, we tested the Abels spotcher and there's no coolant leaking out of the actual radiator. That would be very rare for a red dot item to fail like that. That would be very rare. Especially with the exo cage around that little radiator. We're going to attempt this. Hopefully nobody comes knocking on our door in the middle of the night saying, hey, you guys have to leave, you can't park on the beach. But this is state park land, so I'm thinking we'll be okay. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Guys, I got one of these little foam zoom planes at the Flight Museum today, so we're gonna see how far it flies. Check it out. So one thing I noticed when we were driving up here is that the radiator fans like to turn on a lot above 65 degrees ambient temperature now that I have the thermometer, outdoor thermometer temperature thing. So I think it's time to take the sweatshirt, so to speak, off Abel, the radiator cover. It's getting that time of the season now that it's probably time to take that off. So we're gonna get that done right now. We're gonna go for a walk on the beach at sunset. Look at that. Here's the sunset. It's pretty nice, right? Yeah. You think it's sunset, Willow?
It's so beautiful. I'm taking pictures. But you know, the problem is that film, not problem, the film doesn't ever pick up the reality of what we see. So maybe that is a good thing, because that means that we have to come see it for ourselves in our flesh, instead of trying to look through the world through the lenses of other cameras.
Yep.
Experience it for yourself.
Pictures can't capture the reality of actually being there. So let that be a lesson. It's a very important lesson. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get whooped. Just give you guys a perspective. You know, the camera never picks up everything. We are here. There is Abel. It's kind of camouflage, I guess. When the sun goes down, it'll be pitch black. The only time you'll be able to see him is if our lights are on. And I don't know who patrols this beach. You can see some other vehicles out here. There's somebody that just started a bonfire or something. I don't know what the heck's going on, but we're gonna see how long this lasts. Maybe we'll make it to the morning and nobody will say anything. That would be awesome. So Willow's like a kid out here. This is pretty crazy. Not sure what I'm supposed to do with these, but Willow keeps bringing them. I don't know what she has here, but she's got something else. Not sure what this is.
Don't be such a punk.
Oh, I don't want the punk. I don't want the punk. It's a broken cattail. And your foot's all full of sand.
Yeah, we're on a beach.
Well, I think you're giving Candy Jacobson a run for her money there.
Who?
Seth's wife, Candy. She does cartwheels in some of the videos. Seth, are you jealous? Seth, are you jealous? Willow is doing cartwheels. I don't know if you're jealous. She dumped all of the money out of her pockets just for a cartwheel for you. That's pretty funny. Well, she's not in the back of an expeditionary rig doing somersaults, or so that's a good thing. Cartwheels, I should say. God, I can't think of words lately. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I guess we can't camp here for whatever reason. Got my driver's license taken away. Can't drive on the dunes. We didn't know. There's no signage up that says otherwise, so here we are, and we're gonna end up camping somewhere else. Well, I'm a criminal. We're getting escorted off of the beach, so here we go. Your seatbelt on so we don't get a ticket for that.
Oh, it's on.
Ocean Park City Park place after the park ranger told us we couldn't camp there, and we've been driving around for a couple hours. It's about 10 p.m. We are at Fort Stevens State Park, and we're going to use for the first time ever my disabled veterans pass. It allows us to stay at these parks. We don't have to pay anything. So we're going to try and find a spot and get set up and get some sleep. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, good morning, guys. We finally ended up at this Fort Stevens Park entrance or something, but the campground accommodations were about, it was like a COA campground thing, and I couldn't do it. Abel wasn't made to just go park next to other people and camp. It's just not the thing. So we're at the intersection of a road here. Nobody bothered us all night, so don't know if it's illegal or not, but we're just kind of parked off to the side in the shoulder. But yeah, we were out till like 11 or 11:30 last night, and finally just got exhausted and had to pull over and stop. So Willow says she knows the little road we can walk down. I don't know if we're supposed to be in here or not, but
Unimproved road.
there's a fence that goes around here. Oh yeah, this isn't illegal or anything. But anyhow, we were out till like 11:30 last night. Finally got exhausted, pulled over, aggravated. Couldn't find a good spot, so we just parked and left it there, and that's what we ended up doing. Staying here for the night. We're getting ready to head back this morning. We're gonna go for a short walk here and start heading for home. Frogs all night, and obviously this is the area that they all stay. It's kind of neat falling asleep to hearing frogs, but this is like some, you ever heard an owl? This is some sort of a wetland reserve or something inside the Fort Stevens fence where we're not supposed to be. Good stuff. This is a historic site, military museum. There's a day use fee required. But Fort Stevens is for sale by owner. It's listed on forsalebywowner.com if anybody's interested. Not sure how that works out, but, and I don't know what the price is, but that's a pretty good deal. You guys wouldn't believe me if I told you this, so I have to get it on camera.
Look at, there's the big guy or girl. Big Bertha, Big Bob.
Look at this.
That's awesome. Such beautiful creatures.
Herd of elk. Unbelievable. Huge.
Shaggy.
There again. We're just hanging out in Tony's front yard. Look at that guy, he's just staring at me, mad dogging me.
He's saying, hello, friend. Thanks for not shooting me and eating me.
Well guys, we made it home safe. No problems whatsoever. It's about 9:30 on Sunday, so we got the rest of the day to catch up, do some video editing, and finish up chores. And that's going to be it for this episode. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, give me a thumbs up, hit like, subscribe, leave a comment if you got anything to say. I like responding to some of your guys' comments. You have some great ideas that I don't think of on my own, so I appreciate input on that. But other than that, take care, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you later. Bye-bye.